Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Serginho's cross. Valverde cuts out the pass. And it's Serginho. Malacia. And it's Serginho. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Germany have a free kick. Kane. Now it's Messi. He's having a hit! Against the crossbar. Kane.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's gone for goal! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
After 16 minutes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Hibs are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's got away with one there. Hibs with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! And he's there to get it away. Hibs very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Corner number 2 then. Tries one from range. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Araujo at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Hibs are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho. Oh, that's nice. Serginho's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In with the challenge. Tries from distance. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's João Felix. Now it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's good running with the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Messi. Pinches it off him. Kimmich. Valverde. Valverde! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
João Felix. There he goes, motoring forward. Joao Felix with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Hibs heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's had it nicked away. Kane stood up well to him there. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kane. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Referee's given a throw. Foot in. Valverde. And the referee has blown for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Hibs looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found a way. Here's a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
It's not an... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Hibernian really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich. Valverde. Valverde powering forward here. Cross to the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's having a go! They would have been quick to recover this.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field.
Now it's Messi.
18,
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
21.
Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries to cross, but he's cut it out. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Valverde. He's having a pop! Frustratingly close.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have further
Messi.
Activity on the bench here.
Number 23. João Felix. Number 17.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Coming on the field. Number 24. Retegui.
Kimmich.
Number 6. Number
Shin
8.
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Retegui, over to the right flank. It's a good-looking delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Just eases him off the ball. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Retegui. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely feet, and he lines up a cross. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Kane. Now it's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has put paid to that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the ball's gone astray. Retegui. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The goal scorer.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Hips find a position of real strength now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim? Hibs are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Valverde. Shapes to shoot! He's having a hit! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Robertson. And it's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in here, shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough.
Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi trying to keep this in. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Hibs with the corner, they're first.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Takes aim and crosses. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Valverde, rapid and full of intent. Lovely, he's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Hibernian really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hibs have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Hibs already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Joao Felix. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spread it left. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Could be danger here. It's run loose here. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Shot could be on. Oh, good climb. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Hibernian really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson. Budawi. Forced to go back. That is a brilliant interception. Caicedo. And he is... Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. Hibbs looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, they could be caught out here. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
After 41 minutes is number 14, Malacia. Malacia. Malacia.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a good run down the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through. Akanji cuts out the pass. Van Dijk. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Struck first time. And that is faded wide.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
There will be
Camavinga.
added time.
Kane. Now it's Messi. Spread out to the left, and it's Serginho. Lovely feet. Flings in across. There's the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 17, Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde.
Things looking... That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Number 18.
Hibbs are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Messi! What a save by David Raya! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gets his head on it! Greece are looking to go forward now. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. And Messi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camavinga. He's charged, surely! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
He's in a good position here. No way through, so back it comes. Joao Felix! Oh, crossbar! Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. Camavinga.
The attendance for this match
Hips
was
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
28,599.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Final checks
Messi.
on the touchline. A
Coming on
change
replace
about to
him
occur.
is
Retegi.
number
Oh no, this
24,
does not look good.
Retegi.
Joao Felix. He's going for goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Retegi! Oh, good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have further activity on the bench here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Retegi. Pulls it back. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance for a shot! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 72 minutes is
And yes, it's him
17.
again.
Federico Valverde.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Bernardo Silva! No, that's just wide.
Hibernian certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. So their fourth quarter of the game. Oh, great leap! Oh, denied at the last. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. And Jamal. Caicedo. That's good running with the ball. Greece needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's gone for goal. And he's missed it. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Retegi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Jamal. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And Bernardo Silva! He's put it wide.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this...
Oh no, what has happened here? Camavinga. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And with that, the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Hibs are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Good ball, good take. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 6 el dorsal 22.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. He's got away. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. Joao Felix! And that's a sharp finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Hibs are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Great chance! In he goes again. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Batasagi. Over to the right flank. Malacia gets on his bike and on the move. Spread it left. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Batasagi. Hibs have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the drive. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Serginho. Tries one from range. No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Malacia. Here's Joao Felix. That has not gone well. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. Messi! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again. Hibs are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Joao Felix. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's goal side. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 32.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bernal. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's not an especially good pass, that. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Valverde running with intent. He's going for goal! Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Marcó en el minuto 39 el dorsal 23.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quality ball. That's a good foray he's making. Bernal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Malacia. And here's Messi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's having a go! No, it's wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Boutaoui. And here's Messi. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal 22.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Hibernian really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Hibs have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Hibernian clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's real chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's Serginho. Serginho, he has found the way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Joao Felix. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Bernal, played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores.
Fernandez. He came in hard, very hard. And he steered it beyond the post.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
El dorsal 18.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
He's had a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
En el minuto 65, el dorsal 21.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Retegi. Oh, super ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hibs have opted to make another change here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that has put paid to that. Bernal cuts out the pass. Fernandez. And here's Retegi. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Shifted it to the flank. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been won straight back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A Serbi. Oh, this is a good effort from distance. Now that was quite some save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So can they
4
do it again?
será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Retegi! He's put it wide. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Tries from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Hibernian certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the shot! Superb from Matteo Retegi! A finish of true class! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Marcó en el minuto 84.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Bernal. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Retegi. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Camavinga. And it's Bernal. Batasagi. And here's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Retegi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's having a hit! Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's ended up in no man's land. And here's Retegi. Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it's Batasagi. Threads one in, spread neatly. Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's bounced back off the post. He's put his foot right through that one. That's the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The
Hello,
hard work
everybody,
already
and
done, the
welcome
team
to
can
today's
set out
match.
to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past the...
Great chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good effort from distance. Messi. And it's Messi. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. He's going for goal! It's hit the crossbar. Neymar. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. Tries from a long way out. Oh, it's a dumping hit. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Goes down, but nothing given. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Hibernian have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
That's a promising position. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get it through? That's going up front in a hurry. Played out towards the right wing. Boudaoui supplying the width on this right-hand side. And here's Messi. Oh, look at that. There's the shot! And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Hibs restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi chasing after it. And it's Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. Malacia picks it up out wide. Malacia crosses it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Romario.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicely aimed pass. That's going wide left. Serginho. Malacia. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Hibernian really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neymar. Camavinga.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Hibs with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Yamal. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. That's rather hopeful. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Eder Militao. And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then.
Coming on the field.
Hibernian clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Romario. Mbappe. He is through here. Araujo makes a move down the right. Araujo. Now it's Messi. And here's João Felix. Now it's João Felix. Real chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hibs different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Messi. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk. Messi looking to add to his goal. Hibs are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. So here comes the substitution.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good ball out wide. Bernardo Silva. And Araujo. Showing great feet there. That's a good foray he's making. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Goes forward. Retegui might just make this. Olise. Valverde gets on his bike and on the move. Joao Felix, who's set up one goal so far. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been flat. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Hibs really could have done without this. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Number 15, Ronald Araujo. Number 14,
That is some save from Casio. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Retegui. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Hibs leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Now it's Olise. Now he's off and running. And here's Yamal. Yamal!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's
Added
Camavinga.
minutes has been indicated.
Retegi. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Retegi. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Hibs are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This fella, Oyarzabal, is one player that's been catching my eye. His best position is on the left wing, although it's almost the antithesis of the modern winger. For example, he doesn't read...
He'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross goes in there, punched away. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Serginho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Valverde. Tries from distance. Great effort, but no way through. Son Heung-min. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Valverde! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. He's in! Must be! Oh, this looks sharp. Hibs have the chance to go the other way. Spread it left. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Son Heung-min producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Chance! It's hit the crossbar! And claimed it back swiftly. Here comes the cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Valverde. He's gone for goal. Caicedo. Oh, that's ambitious. Another long-range effort off target.
Hibernian really aren't troubling anybody doing that. It looks like a show of desperation.
In with the challenge. Half an hour played now. Joao Felix. And here's Messi. Malacia. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Joao Felix! And it's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 34 minutes is number 22.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Valverde. Boudaoui. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Hibernian can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Messi. And it's Serginho. There's the crossfield ball. Valverde. Boudaoui. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Messi. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 7, Lionel Messi.
Hibs are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Messi. Can he get away here? And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Hibs looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
So we're off again.
Coming on the field is number 21.
Joao Felix. Now it's Messi. Messi going for Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga. Hibs come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Boudaoui. And this is Messi. And he's let fly. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Jimenez. Caicedo. Hibs are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Caicedo. He's in a great position here. Chance to deliver. Akanji. Hibs do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the counter is on. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Valverde does well to get it back. And he's decided to go for it. He's got away with one there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Hibs are making a change
17,
now.
Federico Valverde. Number 19.
And he's managed to get rid.
23.
Camavinga.
João Felix. Coming on the field. Number
Now it's
20,
Kane.
Number 6. Number 5. Number 10.
And here's Kane. And it's Caicedo. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Flamengo are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Stood up well to him there. And shifted it to the flank. Malacia. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? In towards the back stick. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
That has been slung wide. Good effort from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Camavinga. Swung over. That is good alertness. Flamengo have a free kick. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is lovely. Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Jimenez. Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Robertson has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. Played out towards the right wing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, good spread. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Son Heung-min. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that will be it. Hibs can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Oh, now he can run away with it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Messi. That's destined for the flank.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Shevchenko! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is... Chance for a shot! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Hibernian really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And the shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to... That's rather hopeful! He's gone forward. And this is Messi. He's gone for goal. Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's just beyond his reach. Hibs are 3 down and sinking. Now, can they get him away? That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Hibs are down to 10 men. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass just lacking. He's had a shot! Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Cassio. Oh, he's missed.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Valverde. Marquinhos. This is a promising build-up. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance, surely! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona could counter here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! And he's straight offside. Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Hibs really could have done without this. Cassio clearly engaging in mind games here. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Serginho's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he welcomes it in. And it's Pedri. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. And it's Messi. Tries from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Hibernian.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And here's Rodrigo. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Dembele? It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Swung over. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's gone route one. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. Ferran Torres! Budawi. That's going wide left. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice sequence of passes, this. Great ball, and he's in here. Dembele!
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Barcelona have their third
Number
corner.
27, Serginho. Number 15, Ronald Araujo.
Brilliantly cut out.
Coming on the field.
Hips
Number 18,
are looking to go forward now.
Silva. Number 21, number
And
4.
he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The pass has gone astray. Tries one from range. Oh, good finish. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
28,997.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Dembele. Oh, played right into his path. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He has found the way through. Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Dembele with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Hibbs perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's got away, and it's played in here. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Messi. Goes for the shot! Messi finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Hibs have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. He can run onto that.
Coming on the field.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Number 6.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Dembele. And he shoots! Bernardo Silva. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Crosses it in. Real chance! That'll be a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. And this is Messi. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. That's the keeper's ball. Triol. Marquinhos. Dembele.
4 added
Goes
minutes
for a
have been
shot!
indicated.
No, it's wide. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Rodrigo. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.